Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have the Rhino, and we're looking at some beers. We're looking at some beers. Beer, 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 beer. Beer, 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 beer. So this is from Crazy Farmer Brewing here in Saskatchewan. So I don't know, this has to be a contract brew. It is, or just some weird novelty one-off. It's brewed at Rebellion. So Crazy Farmer Brewing. This is 5.6% alcohol by volume. This is called Hazy Little Treat. Very colorful. There is a story here, the Crazy Farmer story, but I can't read that. You might be able to. That is not good for my eyes. The only thing I can think is that it's either a collab or a contract brew. Ingredients: barley, wheat, oats, hops, water, yeast. Rebellion Brewing Company here in Saskatchewan, here in Regina, Saskatchewan. Oh, wait. We didn't check our date. Oh, actually, that's the freshest beer I've ever gotten from Rebellion. And not only that, I would have bought this super fresh, and I didn't realize how fresh it was. It's still under 60 days old. I mean, I bought it in March. It is now, well, it was canned February 27th. We're now in May, so actually possibly just slightly over 60 days. Still under 10 weeks old. So I would have bought this at 2 or 3 weeks old. Most of the beers I bought when I bought them at Rebellion were over a year old. So that's actually quite nice to see. Now again, I don't know what Crazy Farmer actually is. I don't know. Oh shit, son. We're just letting it drip into the box. The head came at me a little aggressively. It's very heady. I'm not used to that much head. I'm a married man now. I don't get head very often anymore, you know. Take it how you will. My wife gets angry when I bring it up, but you know, one of the two of us gets head every night. The other one gets head like once a month. Can you guess who is winning that ratio? Okay, so it's Hazy Crazy. It's a beautiful color. I mean, I do really like that. It's hazy. There is a snap crackle pop, but it is very minute. It's like, so it's going to take quite some time for that to fizzle down, but it's making some beautiful tunnels and everything else in the head. There's actually even places now that are getting cavities made. It's actually quite intriguing to watch. Sent from the can. Okay, it smells like the quintessential. I know it says it's a hazy little treat, but it smells like the quintessential IPAs you were getting in Ontario. A little bit of straw, little almost medicinal bitterness. And a little citrus sweetness. It's fading rather quickly now. Sent out of glass. Out of the glass, it's pretty close to the same. Now, if I pour it, that head really, like, it's pillowy, it's fluffy, I like it, yet I don't like it at the same time. I mean, I just want it to go away. And I know, well, why are you pouring it straight down the glass? Well, because that's what I'm doing, okay? Okay, I guess it's time to try it. Cheers. Well, it's not a beer I would write home about. It's not a beer I would write about, period. It's not a beer I think I would ever really think about bringing up to somebody. Hey, you got to really try this. But at the same time, it's not a beer I can complain about. Um, I like the can. I do. As certain people have said, the can is gravy, and it's true. The can doesn't really matter. It just adds to things. I like the can. I like the look. I really like the head, even though the head has pissed me off a little bit. Not huge on the scent, but it's not bad. And the flavor is kind of what I expected it to be. A little bit of citrus, grapefruit and orange. A little bit of resiny bitterness, both like biting into a grapefruit and an orange. A little bit of pine, and a little bit of that you chewed on a Tylenol or something bitterness, that pill bitterness that you can get from some IPAs and pales. Um, it's a solid beer. It is. There's nothing wrong with it. There isn't anything wrong with it. There's nothing I can complain about. It's just not. It's just not my cup of tea, and that's perfectly acceptable. I have no problem drinking it. I just wouldn't buy it again. If somebody else bought it for me, I wouldn't complain drinking it. So out of 10, I'm gonna give it a 6. It's just not my thing. Still fairly fresh, so I can't say that that's the problem. It's not even that there is a problem. It's just not my type of beer, which is perfectly fine. If you love those resiny, bitter IPAs with a little bit of fruitiness and a little bit of pininess, this is probably right up your alley, and you should give her a shot. Anyway, guys, thank you. Bye bye.